All right, you will never believe what builder this is. What's up, Long Fam? This is Doc. I know it's been a minute since we hung out, but today I'm gonna make up for lost time. We're gonna hit two different communities in the Northeast Florida area. Very underrated, meaning no one's really talking about these at all, but you may wanna try to put this at the top of your list. First, we're gonna take a stop in Middleburg. It's a gated community called Jennings Farms, and they have two different builders. But the value, the amenities, they'll make you want to wonder why this is not at the top of your list. The second one, we're gonna take a 10-minute drive down the road to Russell's Retreat in Green Cove Springs. Small town, charm, floor plans, you don't see them out here. Only community I have seen them in with these floor plans are a lagoon-style community called Beach Walk down in St. Johns County. Some of these layouts may make you redefine what your dream home actually is, and that's why people call on us if you've never been here before, because we find these communities, right? And we tell you all about them so you can have an idea of what you want to purchase when you move to Northeast Florida or when you're upgrading from the house you're at right now. So phone numbers down in the description, but let's get to it. Now let's talk about a question that everybody's going to ask first, right? Before we even get into these houses. Right now, where it stands here in the Northeast Florida area, if you're looking for a house on the Southside of Jacksonville, the average is going to be about $205 a square foot. If we're going out Yulee, it's going to be about $209 a square foot. And Wildlight's going to jump that up a bit to about $249 a square foot. St. Augustine, $230. Now, here's why we're spending the day out here in Jennings Farm, coming around to Russell Retreat, because Jennings Farm is going to be about $191 a square foot, and Russell Retreat about $164 a square foot. So pricing, immaculate. And it's going to go a lot further if you're choosing to live out here without that super busy lifestyle you'll find in Jacksonville, Florida. You'll get the value that you're looking for, and you'll get larger homes. Let's check these things out. Okay, so the first community that we're at is Jennings Farms. Now, this is a gated community. It's going to have all the amenities that you expect from a neighborhood like this. So you're going to have, first of all, let me lock my doors. You're going to have your swimming pool. You're going to have the pickleball courts. You're going to have like nature. I actually love this place because it's kind of serene, kind of quiet. And you do have your lakes and your playgrounds and all of that. Now, this community actually has two different builders. You're going to have LGI. We can't really go into their model home right now. The reason being is because it doubles as an office. You got the paperwork, you got the buyers, the customers. I don't want us to get into all of that. But what I am going to do is take you into one of my favorite homes out here, right? It's the Boca. One of the best floor plans I think Dreamfinder has. And it's one of those floor plans where when you get through it, you're going to say, I might be able to live here. Now, this community has properties ranging from about $340,000 to about $600,000. We're gonna go from 1,400 square feet all the way to 4,000 square feet. So let's get into this Boca. Are y'all ready out there? All right, so the first thing I want you to notice when you come up to the Boca is, of course, the grand entrance. You have those 8-foot doorways that make this house feel just a little bit more grand. But get in, come on in. First thing we're doing is we're swinging around, right? You do have your dedicated office space. Now, they're just not a what you see is what you get builder. Some of these properties can actually go to design studio. Some of these properties are completely spec'd out, and you can move right in with that quick move-in special that we talk about in every video. But having a dedicated office space, now we're moving on to the dining area. Now, one of the things we get is we want open concept. But when people kind of see open concept and they see the kitchen flows into the dining room, which flows into the living room, they're like, I kind of want an area where it's designated to just eat with my family for formal times like Thanksgiving and Christmas. Look up. You do have those 12-inch tray ceilings, which to me, they will always make a house look 10 times better. But when we're walking to the kitchen, we're walking into this area. This is what makes me happy. All right, Texas style kitchen, but I want you to notice cabinets, 42-inch uppers, coffee, possibly. Then we're coming around, huge island. And that's what Dreamfinders is actually known for. There are huge islands inside of every one of their properties. This is a gas community. So this space coming in, I love what they've done. Look at the shells. Right? The little shells on the wall. Make it feel a little bit better, or this can be the coffee area over here. Coming back into this area. Put your feet up. Kids come off, drop off their things before they walk into your house. And then you have your laundry, which is right off of the 3-car garage. But we're moving that away. Get back, right? More area for coffee. Let's get into this living room, right? Stay right there. Now, I wish that cameras can actually show scale. Like the size of this living room is fantastic, especially if you're looking to entertain. You do have the tray ceilings where they've kind of laid out inside of this entire downstairs, giving it more of an elegant look and making it feel a little bit more spacious. We didn't even talk about the pantry, right? We didn't talk about I'm gonna squeeze all the way in here, guys. The bunker, come on around. I want you to see the size, look at this, of this little bunker that we have when we're trying to store food in this property. Now, coming over to this side of the home. You do have 2 bedrooms on this side of the property. Now, these are queen size beds. For scale purposes, of course, you have 2 smaller nightstands. The children can live on this side of the property and you don't have to worry about it. You do have a full bathroom that's for those 2 children that are not paying rent, that may need to leave your house at some point. Second bedroom, look. A little larger with the nightstands. We are still talking about a queen size bed. So we do have ample room inside of these bedrooms to store away those children. But the way this house is laid out, like I'm gonna keep skipping around because I don't want you to know where I'm going next. Come here, come on. And then we switch this way, come on. So you have your guest bathroom. This is a full bathroom. We do have a closed-in shower in this bathroom right here. Then we have this room. Now, here, this is considered a bedroom. I love what they've done with these bay windows, and the size of this room definitely feels like it is a second owner suite. We have a closet, so this is a dedicated bedroom, guys. And when we're looking at the structural options and filling out this place, you can choose some of these things inside of it. Your price is gonna go higher based off if you choose more, or the price can shrink if you choose less. But one of the options I always have loved in these bedrooms is this bay window because it increases the amount of natural light pouring into this property. Let's get into the bedroom that you picked, where the magic should be happening. Come here. Love the fact that they have this door that can go out to the back patio from that side of the house. But as we walk into the owner's suite, of course, you see the French doors and then scale. Now, I don't know about you guys. I don't know how many people have a dedicated area just to sit and relax inside of their bedroom. But I'm gonna show you a couple things. Bay window. Again, look how much natural light is actually pouring into it. I'm probably dark right now. And of course, I'm red. I'm yellow. I don't know. But look up at the ceilings. We still have that tray. They've kept that entire theme throughout this downstairs, which makes it a lot better. Move that way. Scale. We have a king size bed, right? We have the nightstands and we have plenty of room on each side of these nightstands. They do have a dresser inside of this room. And as you can see, I'm free flowing through this room. There's nothing stopping me from moving inside of this room. But we get into the owner's suite. You have you have her, and then you have this area where I think women would sit down and do their mirror and their makeup and take way too long to get dressed. But this is a huge space with a walk-in shower that can probably fit an entire team. I don't know if that's a good word or not. We're living in crazy times. But you do have one, and you do have 2 water heads coming down inside of this place, and you can actually hear the echo. This is a huge space. I love what they've done to the tile in here. Look, come on down. You see it? I love what they've done to the tile. That's design choice, but when you get into this closet, women, you must share. I don't know how much you have with clothing, but you must be sharing. Otherwise, you're selfish. And you're stingy and you're selfish. But let's get upstairs. Like we've shown you downstairs, but we haven't even gotten to the area that most people would have as their own little media room. Now, you have teenagers, they won't get out, or they're going to college, or you know how it feels when you have someone that you just want to leave. This is probably the area for them. So let me get over here, right? So this is definitely a second owner suite inside of the property. We've seen the bedroom downstairs that was kind of set up as just like a media room, which could also be a secondary owner suite. But when we're looking at this, for those people who have parents coming with them and they want to have a space where they can be independent, this may be it. Or you may be up here and have to give them to the big bathroom and the big closet downstairs. But we're moving in. This is a full bathroom on this level. This is a full walk-in closet on this level. So this house actually gives us a lot of options. And that's why I've loved the boat, right? Day one, since I've seen this has been one of my favorite plans by Dream Finders. But this is not all we have, guys. I told you, we're just getting started. We're gonna get over to another neighborhood with some properties that are going to blow your mind. Let's go. Now, one of the biggest pushbacks we get from our buyers, it's too far. And my question always is, too far from what? Jennings Farm sits right off of Country Road 23. Now, 23 is giving you a direct route to Middleburg, Fleming Island, Orange Park. Listen, this new road is going to save you time getting into Jacksonville. And from here, we're right off of South Blanding. And that's about 9 minutes away from Jennings Farms. Now, you have Plantation Crossing Center. You're going to have everything, right? You have your Lowe's, you have your Home Depot, you have, of course, your Starbucks, you have Ascension Medical Facility, you have Baptist Medical. Listen, if you're looking to purchase something, you'll be able to find it near here. Or you can drive down Blanding and find something down there. But I'm pretty sure there won't be a void in the things that you want in case you're looking for Target. But I have this conversation all the time. And the reason I have this conversation is because, look, for me, I just need something to eat. I need somewhere to go grocery shopping, and then I might hit Ross. So let's rethink this, because this Middleburg area, Green Cove area is blowing up right now. And this may be the place that you want to buy right now, because in a couple of years, the prices are going to boom. Now, welcome to Russell's Retreat. This is Lennar Hidden Gem down here in Green Cove Springs. It's about 30 miles south of Jacksonville, and it offers peace. It offers breathing room, all the breathing room that you could actually want, with the convenience of jumping into city life when you feel like it. Now, these aren't the recycled homes you generally get in Lennar neighborhoods. We've all seen them on our channel before. They're unique, guys. We're talking about 2,300 square feet all the way up to 3,200 square feet, and they're starting at about $411,000. Let's get into these homes. Okay, let's see what you get for your money. All right, guys, I'm gonna spill the beans up front. Let me help you out real quick. Over 3,000 square feet, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, and these homes are starting in the $400,000 price range. Now, you don't find many this size in Duval for that price, but let's get into it. Now, coming in, I want you to just go up first. I want you to see what the entranceway looks like soon as you're walking into this property, because I promise you, I'm not excited about homes often, and this model and the model next door actually make me happy, because there's something completely different about this. But you're walking into the foyer, you see this. What is this called, guys? Space. You don't get that often. But hold on, I almost missed it. Coming in, you have your half bathroom right off to the left, but you're getting in also, you have a sitting area. Now, how often are you getting these little areas that make you sit down and just relax, just take a load off and think? I don't know what you'll put here. Maybe it's a fish tank, but the fact that you actually have that is amazing. And they kind of split this home up, and I love how they've done it. First of all, you're walking into your eating, dining area. It's not right between the couch and the kitchen like most open concepts, which gives this a completely different feel when I'm looking into this property. We're talking about a table right here that fits 6. It's a very long table, and it allows for a lot of movement throughout this space right here. We're coming over to this way. We're not even going to get into the kitchen yet. We're going to the pantry. Just go. If you can fill this up, there's a problem. You may be a hoarder. You've definitely had a lot of children. But come on, we're coming into the kitchen. 42-inch uppers. This is what you see is what you get builder. So some of the materials might change a bit, but they're still pretty much going to look like exactly what you get. So you don't have to worry about going to the design studio. When you see the price of that home, that is the final price of that property. Like I said, 42-inch uppers, electric community, counter space coming around, cabinet space coming all the way around. Not a microwave oven gourmet, it's 2 ovens gourmet. Extra additional storage above here and here. Would this work for me? No. You see how my hand is flopping already. But it walks you right into your living area, right? So what I love to talk about when it comes to homes like this is entertainment, right? When you do have a home that has blocked off walls, even though it may have a larger square footage, it does not feel like you can actually entertain in that space. And it actually feels like everybody's fighting for space inside of that area. But this home right here not only has the indoor space, but you also have the outdoor space to bring that indoor outdoor feel into a home. Come around here. Look, It's tucked away. It's tucked away where you can sit back, relax, set you out a little reading area right here. And I want you to know, I said what you see is what you get. Right here, you have screened in. You don't have to worry about that when you moved in with this Lennar property. One thing about these models, they were super popular inside of Beach Walk. Super popular. And the reason they were super popular because they weren't the luxury builder in Beach Walk, and most of the builders were luxury, but you're still getting a luxury feel inside of this home. And we still haven't gotten to the owner's suite where the magic is supposed to happen. Let's go. Now, stay right there. Just come over just a little bit so people can understand what they're actually getting when they're in here, right? Like it's a relaxing chair inside of your bedroom, guys. Like who has this much space? Wait a minute. They're still over there. Back up just a little bit. You see this? I always do scale. So we're talking about a king size bed, but we have nightstands in space between them. So we're talking about a desk, a small personal desk, maybe actually be able to fit inside of here if you work from home. King size, that walks us into our long shower. Sit down if you want to. His, hers, we're still coming. Master's throne, linen closet, but it brings you into this ridiculously large. Look at this. Like ridiculously large owner's closet. Like I cannot express how this makes me happy. We walk a lot of properties, a whole bunch. We're constantly in and out of these neighborhoods. And this is the first time I've seen something different with Lennar outside of the luxury community. Come on, just keep going around. But I want you to see this. Remember we were talking about luxury features? I just want to wake up in the morning, right? And I just want to go outside and drink coffee. Come on back in. Or I want to go upstairs to the loft and relax, but not hear my children when I'm down here. Let's make that happen. Now, let's get into this loft. First off, one thing I love, look down. Kind of makes you feel like you're looking down on people, doesn't it? But let's get into this loft, right? So you have your loft space and this is family time, or this is relaxation, or this is your man cave, or men, forget about it. They're taking it, this is for women. They're doing their knit, whatever they're doing up here, you have lost this space. But a very nice size loft area for a family room or whatever you choose to have it as. When we're walking over here, we have our laundry space upstairs. Look at this, right? This is a linen closet. If you're an organizational freak or OCD, you may be me. This right here would do wonders for me being able to store things in a neat manner. But the size of this space already plumbed out right now. If you want a sink here, but the amount of space inside of this laundry room is fantastic. But we're moving into the bedrooms. Okay, y'all know how I feel about people staying too long in your house. You don't make them too comfortable. But we are looking at a queen size bed. We are looking at two nice size nightstands. And then we have a walk-in closet. But this is Jack and Jill. Once again, we're going back and catering to children. We walk this way, two sinks, and of course, a full-size tub with a shower inside of this room. And moving forward, I don't know, Aaron and Eli. I don't know who sleeps inside of this bedroom, but this kind of gives you an idea of what you can do. Another walk-in closet for this room. And then we move over to the other side. Additional storage, right? This would definitely be your AC closet and we would never look in here. But the fact that they have additional space for storage upstairs helps you out when you're trying to figure out where all of those things are going to go. But then you come down the hall, we're looking at bathroom, right? What I love about this, that flows into bedroom, very nice size, potentially be a second owner suite. Again, we're seeing a trend down here where people are moving down with their families from New York, Maryland, Jersey, Cali, and they're looking for a home that will accommodate everyone and not make them feel like they're cramped. And I think that's what a lot of these builders are doing right now. They're building properties based off of the current trend. That's why you don't see a lot of tubs, because people aren't taking baths. But you do have a full-size walk-in closet. Hold on, I'm even showing. Full-size walk-in closet for your mother, your father, or you, because you want to give them the downstairs bedroom. And then they set it up as a nursery. I'm not happy about this. But this is your fifth bedroom, guys. And for the size of this room being a nursery, I would probably set this up as an office space just for me. I can relax on the back side of the house and just chill. You can have whatever you want. But this isn't even the largest floor plan. This isn't the grandest floor plan that they're offering. And remember, I said these are starting in the $400,000 range. So if you're looking for a home, 5 bedrooms, over 3,000 square feet. This may fit your need. You even have another suite upstairs for your mother or your father. Everyone move in, help them pay the mortgage. Hey, come on. But we still got one more. I'm gonna show you the biggest one out here. And I want you to tell me, is this a home for you or not? If you're looking at this home, call us. Let's go. Okay guys, this is a floor plan that actually excites me. It's not cookie cutter, right? This is generally something that you'll see in a luxury home and you have some character inside of it. Get in there. All right, so check this out. As soon as you walk into this home, first thing you're gonna notice is, what, guys? Space. You know how I feel about walking into a house and it feeling completely cramped, but you have that area for the people who are coming into town who aren't gonna stay long. Come here. Now, walking into your first bedroom. In this house, you have oversized nightstand. Oversized nightstand is, of course, a queen size bed. The unfortunate part is they're offering them a walk-in closet. Too much comfort for me, but soon as you walk out of this room, you're walking into the guest bathroom, right? I love the fact that they have a door right there. Generally, they would have to walk outside of the door to get into the guest bathroom, but this is actually a nice touch. Closet for linen, not for coats. We don't get that cold. You don't have that many people coming over with coats. But I love the grand entrance, right? Remember I talked about it, the split, right? So right here we have a formal dining area. And I know a lot of our customers really enjoy this space, but look up. Beautiful, right? Now I can wrap around this area right here. And one of the things that I absolutely love about this place is this built-in. Now, let me help you out. Stay right there. You can just come over here and look debonair. You don't get this when you buy this home. This is them showing you what you can do to this space. We can find you someone to build this out. But if you drink this much alcohol, there's a problem. You come around here into your laundry area. And I absolutely love long spaces, especially when it comes to laundry areas, because majority of the time what you're getting, very small area in homes like this. And it's downstairs as soon as you walk in from outside in the garage, but you come through here and make your way to the kitchen. Now, space, 42-inch uppers. So always make sure we're looking at those. We do have the gourmet setup with 2 ovens. We have the additional space up here. But do me a favor, walk around over there for a second. All right, walk around over here so we can see, like go over back there. So I want you to see how much cabinet space is actually inside of this kitchen, right? We also have additional cabinets down here. You have your dishwasher, but this is a great place. Like people sitting up here, eating, entertaining. This is a relaxing area just for that. And you do not feel cramped at all inside of this space. Coming over, relaxing. Hold on, wait a minute, my mouth is dry. Moving directly into the living room. Now, very nice size space, entire place. I love how they have segmented the living area. I love how they've segmented the dining area, but you still feel like you're in an open concept with these higher roofs, these open door spaces, and you have enough seating in here just to relax. Even looking at how large this table is right here, if you wanted a sectional, you can get it in here and still have enough room to walk around. These cutouts make it functional to me, right? So we're talking about a big cabinet inside of here, a wall of plants with your TV, plant dad, but it moves you directly into your owner's suite. Beautiful, right? Now, this isn't your average size room. First of all, go up to the ceilings, right? Looking at taller ceiling, but that makes this entire space feel much larger. 1, 2, 3, these large windows opening up into this space, giving you that natural light. Gorgeous. You have a seating area, you have your TV area, you have a king size and 2 massive nightstands. Everything about this space right here screams owner suite. And we've walked into some bedrooms and you like, that's the owner suite? Yo, look, this is a magnificent owner suite for this size home. Coming around here, ladies, first of all, the bathroom feels like a little spa. And I want you to know that before we get into it. Little area, look. I don't know what goes there. I don't do decor, but this is definitely something I love about this space. Closet here, and this is probably going to be for him. You see it, that's him. That's more than you probably give in the house right now. But you do have her sinks, but just take a look, like how much cabinet space is actually in here, right? Like this is enough cabinet space to store every one of those hair products that you've had since the 1980s that you still believe work, but you haven't used in 15 years. Then you have a large shower. Come around, head here, turn on here. That way you don't burn yourself, but a beautiful shower nevertheless. And then it moves you around down to the king's throne, or queen's throne, whatever you want to call it. But they do have a door also for your linen closet. So it's not taking up much space. And then look, even more space. Hair care products. I don't need those in there. And then you have hers closet. Women, I know you're taking all this. Look, just coming around, coming around, I'm coming around, I'm coming around, I'm coming around, I'm coming around. Ridiculous amount of space inside of this property, and we haven't even gotten upstairs yet. This is where you want to live. You can take this, organize it every way you want to, possibly put you a dresser or something in the middle where you can do your jewelry or your makeup with a vanity. It's exquisite. Come on. Stop. I almost forgot outside. Just that quick. I'm so focused on this bedroom and all this additional space. I didn't even bring you guys outside. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3. Coming in. All right, so again, what you see is what you get. Screened-in patio actually comes with it. Me, I would say take this, make this all glass, get you a little small AC inside of here, keep this completely open, and now you have an additional space to your entertainment without having to feel the heat in the summer or the cold in the winter, and this would be just for that. Now we can get upstairs. Now, look how the stairs are, right? Everybody gets tired of seeing the same stairs that just go straight up. I love the fact that this is actually becomes a piece of the decor, so to speak, right? When you have these angles, look up there, these angles inside of the property where you can actually get a feel for walking up the stairs. People can see you. It's a whole thing. Natural light, natural light, natural light. Now, starting off with this little nook where they've made this the concession area. I love it. Coming over here, this is not a super large loft area, but it is enough space just to relax or have the children or whoever live up here come and stay. They can play their games. They don't have to come downstairs in your luxurious space. But we do come all the way down here. HVAC closet, we don't have to look in there, but we do have a very large room. Once again, I keep telling people these themes, the theme of having additional people live inside of your property, multiple generations, is a thing right now. So you are getting the larger closets when you get walk-ins. This is a walk-in, pretty large for someone that's living here. You do have your Jack and Jill space, and this is a lot of space. They've separated the sinks, so you have one over here, and you have a tub and shower here, but it does come around to your master kitty throne. Not masters, because they're upstairs. And then you move to your linen closet, and then you move into your bedroom with 2 closets. So whoever's gonna have to fight, they're gonna have to fight. Whoever wins gets this room right here. But we are talking about, this is at the front of the house, amazing views of the street, stretching back around into your loft. So this entire space up here is for those who live upstairs. They don't have to come down. Get them a refrigerator, and that's it. But this is it, right? Like, I wanted to show you this area. I wanted to show you Green Cove. I wanted to show you Middleburg. Nobody's talking about it, right? With State Road 23 opening up, it's giving you a lot of access back to Jacksonville in quicker time. The school zones out here, let me help you out. There's not one less than a B. And I'm talking about Virginia Farms and Russell's Retreat. So families looking to move down here, wanting those larger homes, especially when I get those calls from DC and they're talking about they got 3 floors. See how much storage is in this house? We don't have basements. But these houses right here are what you may be looking for. What are you doing? Everybody says, I want to be close to what? Right? Because this area out here is growing tremendously. And over the last 3 years, we've seen explosive growth, and we are seeing prices out here that we're not seeing in any other county. Why? Because it's developing, it's growing. This is where a lot of the building is happening. And this is what St. John's looked like about 10 years ago. Might want to get in now. So what I do every video, first I put some videos right here, right there, right? Check out some of those videos if you want to know what's going on in Jacksonville. But in every video, I always put our number somewhere in here. Give us a call, shoot us a text, shoot us an email. We would love to talk to you and help you find that next place right here in Northeast Florida. But until next time, be great and choose excellence in everything you do.